Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Slade Ciccone. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway in Cleveland. The 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Valera towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Yordan Alvarez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just underway here in Cleveland. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jose Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still scoreless. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Spencer Arrighetti.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes. Fastball almost got him there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, right fielder. Chase.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, knowing his history, you just don't help him out. You've got to wait for a pitch that you like and that you can drive. Build traffic on the base paths and aim to reach those bullpen arms.
That's a ball.
Chase DeLauder in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Rolled slowly to first. Walker takes it to the bag. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Jose Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Ball.
In the air, left field. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Mansarda digs in now. A sliding stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Progressive Field. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That smash towards center. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon.
Nope, that's inside.
Second inning here, no score.
Ball 2.
Ciccone, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Next offering is down low. 3 balls, no strikes.
Hey.
He swings and fouls 1 off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting sixth, The
Here's
designated
Taylor
hitter,
Trammell.
Taylor Trammell.
Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
Batting seventh, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The Astros with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Ground ball right side, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the left fielder, Dustin Harris.
Nope. Ball one.
And the 1-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
3-1 is on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's two away.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
All loaded up. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros.
Yeah, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air, left side. He's got it, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
In there at the knees. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, He usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Now it's going to be George Valera. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Now he's challenging the called strike, and the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll move to the third with no score. Here in Cleveland, here's the Astros leadoff man, Carlos Correa.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
0-1. And there's a foul ball. In the air to left center. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the air center field. Kwan moving under it. He's got it.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. One out man at first. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Fastball for a strike. Correa at first, one gone. Got him swinging.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Walker stands in now and watches strike one. comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor.
Ball. Hey!
The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. The 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Yeah!
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
And that
Ball
one
2.
almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That
That's ball
one
3.
misses. 3-1. And he walked him.
No, ball 4.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
For the Guardians, center fielder, Steven.
And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Got him. 2 away.
Oh, that high
Next
four-seam
for the
fastball has
Guardians,
become such a
center
great
fielder,
pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Hey!
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Missed
Ball, that's it.
inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball that's outside.
Swings and misses, struck him out. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back now at Progressive Field. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouled off left side. Oh, and 2 now.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now batting Taylor Trammell. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
One out, runner at second. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Single to right in his first trip.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Trammell, the runner at second with 1 away. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. So next up for Houston, Dustin Harris. He popped out his first time. There's the strike. That one not close. Ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Matthews in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Got him. That's the third out. Bottom four, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Hard hit left side. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Guardians.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Hey! This ball's chopped on the ground. Altuve. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman, Reese.
And here is Hoskins. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1.
Let's go, Cleveland.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Ball, that's out.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Carlos Correa. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. In the air to left center. Kwan on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Foul ball there. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker.
Oh.
Swings through that.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 left for Houston, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one almost got him. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
One out man at first. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Valera leads off first with one away.
Ball. That's inside. Ball 2.
That misses. 3-1 now. Brian Rocchio in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Brian Rocchio will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. That's outside. One ball, one strike. Movement in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos up and throwing. Blue ball also getting ready. Inside, just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball right side. Over to Correa for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Steven Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat. He is struck out, and he is walked. On the ground, right side. Altuve out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Astros 1 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tim Herron. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Isaac Paredes now at the plate.
That's a ball. Nope.
Here's a 2-1. That one missing inside. Tap foul at the plate. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
Taylor Trammell, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Connor Brogdon appears to be getting loose. Armstrong also throwing. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball. Down.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
1 out man at first. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Ball 1.
Paredes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ball.
In the dirt. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
For the Astros, left fielder,
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
So digging in, Dustin Harris.
Ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Two on, 1 out.
That's a ball.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. 3-0 down. Fastball for a strike at 95. Little chopper rolls foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Here's a high chopper. Throw to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important at a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tim Herron out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Sean Armstrong.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Bryce Matthews digs in now.
Ball, that's just out.
Second and third, 2 down.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one misses. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
And a payoff pitch. The pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and they're loaded.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Carlos Correa, 1 for 3.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Way out front for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Towards first, Hoskins handles the chance. He steps on the bag, out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Astros leave him loaded. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning, Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Tang warming up as well. Fought off foul. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels. And then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball inside.
There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one almost got him. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Guardians, designated hitter.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Spencer Arrighetti done for the night. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Angel De Los Santos. He's been so good against lefties. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Has grounded out a couple of times.
That's out.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder. Struck him out.
For the Guardians, first baseman.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Quick toss to first. Ramirez dives back in safely. That clips the corner.
Ball, that's outside.
Ramirez off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for the Guardians. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now it's Christian Walker. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on.
Nope. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Astros are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. That's in there, and that's strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is number 34. Here's your 1. And fouled off. That one ran inside, almost got him. The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now pitching for Houston,
Stephen Oker is forced to the mound after the injury.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball.
Close one doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Called strike right there. Naylor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. Guardians fail to score. They're down 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 41.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Ball 1. Ball upstairs.
Right through there for a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now it's the DH, Taylor Trammell.
Ball.
The 1-0. On the ground to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that is that. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Guardians nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan, known for his late inning heroics. Outside with a breaking ball. And a slider in there for a strike. The Astros holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitches in for a strike. Now 1-2. Just misses with that one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Stephen Okert won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
In the dirt. But no advance. That's ball 1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. DeLauder off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Just off the outside edge. And now it's 3-2. Kyle Manzardo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Guardians leave 1. They still trail 1-0. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, Dustin Harris.
clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-0.
Ball
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Brogdon, the right-hander, loosening up as well. 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a payoff pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Has a beat on it. One down.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Bryce Matthews.
And next to hit for Houston, Bryce Matthews. In the air to left center, Quan on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 41 gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Matt Vesta.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Carlos Correa.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Foul ball.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Two down, nobody on. That's towards center. Quan settles under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, last chance for the home team. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul out of play.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Just misses. Now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Matthews under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. The Astros trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball, that's inside.
1 strike away. Left field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John.